And so we're going to be talking about emu and their form within inside the mural, also how that relates back to Native American mythology with the Piasa bird. So of course, actually no, we need the glasses, it's going to get serious. So of course, it's your boy Drac. We'll come back here with some more theories, more speculation, so let's go ahead and lock in. So this here is what emu is going to be based off of, and this is the Piasa bird. And so the Piasa bird is to have these dragon or serpentine qualities. It's also to have this bearded face, also to have these red eyes, and then it has the horns of a deer. Oh, and how could I forget the pointed tail? Looky what we have here back in 1085. This pointed arrow tail, and we all wondered where it came from. So this dragon that we are assuming that we're seeing, this is ideally the Piasa bird in its aspects of having these dragon and serpentine qualities. But wait, the wings on its back, it only has 3. What's interesting is that the Piasa bird has these 3 initial wing drawings that it has on its back, which parallels right back to this. Piasa bird is also to be bringing death and misfortune. You should know what I'm about to parallel this back to, which is the Nekomata. The Nekomata does bring this misfortune and death, but it's just that relation to emu being a cat overall. Catfish in specific. What's also very interesting about the Piasa bird is that they live in caves or they live on cliffs. Because the Holy Land would be living on the cliff of the Red Line. Also, Pangaea Castle would be emu's cave essentially. And just like the Piasa bird has red eyes, emu also has red eyes, in which this is also going to relate back to the whole double-ringed eyes situation. Because the body that emu is actually inhabiting is Lily's body. There are supposed to be 20 swords that sit upon the empty throne, but there's 19 because Lily's sword is not there. Because the sword that emu has and has been cutting everything up with is Lily's sword. But where would emu get these ringed eyes from? It would be coming from Lily's sword because Lily's actual soul is within the sword. Which is also the same reason why Mihawk also has these ringed eyes, because the soul that is inhabiting Mihawk's body is Yoru, which is from his sword. Also, Lily is going to be paralleling back to Sindri from Thriller Bark. Dr. Hawkback is the same person that was fiending, pretty much fantasizing about being with Sindri, in which he has this whole mural about her essentially, this huge big ass frame of picture. Parallels right back to how Emu is seeing Lily in that regard, because Emu is going to parallel back to Hogback. Since I'm also saying that emu is also inhabiting that body of Lily, of course, whenever she was first taken over, she was regular, it was all good, but her body has been rotting over these centuries that have been going by. So ideally, they're going to be looking like centuries, so pretty much gray and decrepit, essentially. And you can also look at this in the aspect of Orochi also being essentially emu whenever it comes to Wano, also how he was fantasizing about being with Hiyori. So whenever it comes to Lily's body being taken over by emu, is essentially like emu seeing it as, if I can't have you, then no one will, in which also emu is ugly as shit. And they're gonna look something like this. And all this took was some speculation to turn this into a theory. Message.